Damn. Mm, It's my background.
What up? Y'all ready?
Yep.
Let's rock and
Yeah.
roll. Hey, I got one of the good ones. Well, at least he claimed to be good. I guess he from Texas, but yeah. Um, my man, giving back deep into the community. I mean, to the veterans, community chiefs, junior sailors, senior enlisted officers. Don't make a difference. Um, 30 years in the game. AZ, retired Master Chief. Sheldon Ben Mills, my man, 50 grand. Now I met Mills from my dude JP. Um, Shockingly, these two dudes they grew up rival high schools, and they both retired AZ Master Chiefs. That not how that happened, I don't know, but shout out to both of them, man. And it's dope that y'all kind of knew each other growing up, and y'all retired same rate and everything. So JP, you retired? No, Mills, you retired first.
Yeah, I went first
Yeah, you went first. You went first.
because I made Master Chief first.
Don't get him
Whoa,
started
whoa,
on
whoa,
that, man.
whoa, whoa.
Don't get him started on that. Don't get him
I
started
ain't
on
talk
that.
about that. Hey, look, Ty, I gotta tell you the story, man. When the results came out, I'm like, man, I didn't make it. I called him.
Uh huh.
He was like, man, I ain't make it, man. He was just like being quiet and stuff. I like, man, what about you? Yeah, yeah, man, I made it. He wasn't even happy for himself because I didn't make it with him.
Because of you.
That's my boy, man.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I didn't want to tell
Yeah,
him, man. I was like, we
he didn't have
both,
to be happy for himself.
we
Yeah.
started together, man. Actually, we bunk mates in boot camp.
Yeah,
Shut up, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
Stop.
Well,
yeah.
we were until somebody made a your mama joke and he went up there and choked the dude out. So they moved him to the front of the barracks. He didn't play by his mama.
Nah.
Dude don't play by his
Nah.
mama.
My boy lost it in boot camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, look, he was on the top rack. He jumped his ass down, didn't use no ladder, ran to the front of the barracks.
What?
That was my old days, man.
That was your old days. You changed?
Yeah, when my attitude
No,
sucked.
Your attitude? That's still out. The jury's still. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 100 dude all day. Your energy is 100 all day, but you still got that fire in you. It's all good though. It's all
I'm too
good.
old for it now, man.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
let people say what they gonna say.
yeah. What part of Texas you from?
Grew up in Karnak, man. That's where I met JP. He went to Lane.
He went to Lane.
Mm-hmm.
JP, what part of Texas you from?
same part. East Texas, man.
East
We
Texas,
represent
Cornet.
East Texas,
Is it
man.
Cornet?
No, we about what 45 to an hour away from each other.
Yeah, about
Okay.
45 minutes to an hour.
Okay. Okay.
They was
Wow.
number one in the state. We were hanging at number two, man. We could never beat them clowns, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I ain't get to play that much though, because I was so short.
They could have used you as a safety or something.
Now I played football, man, and ran track, but JP know when we got on that track what it was though.
Oh, he knew what it was.
He had me on the basketball court because he was
Oh,
7 foot in the third grade.
In the third.
I just know I went to state every year in track also. So I mean,
Right.
there,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear y'all. But there's love. But you know what, man? Out of all of the selection boards I sat, that was my hardest board.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was my hardest board. Yeah. Yeah.
I
that was my
mean, we
hardest
have
board.
always competed, like a
Yeah.
friendly compete. Or JP, I think we made everything pretty much together, didn't we?
yeah. I think you were always like one test
Above.
ahead of me.
Ahead of you.
One above.
Hey, Ty, he had better evals. Yeah,
Somebody started out wrong, but he got his stuff together.
He got his
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
together. He figured it out.
yeah.
No, when me and him were stationed together, he had his stuff together.
No, bro, you gotta go back.
Early on. I know he was a menace. Yeah, I know he
You
was a
gotta go
menace.
back to VFA 192.
Yeah. Japan days. My apologies. Somebody had to get him right on that
Yeah.
side. It happens to the best of us. I mean, look where you ended up at. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all had on bumps in the roads, man. Like but we was running from something. You know, this to join the Navy. Like home wasn't it no more.
Nah,
you know,
bro, especially like East Texas.
Yeah, man, home wasn't it, man. You know, but we love our city, love where we from, represent it all day long. But it's like I had to get away.
Hey man, you know, me and JP, we have always been stationed in the same geographical area except one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
We
what's
went to
crazy,
Oklahoma.
man, is when I was in 106, he lived around the corner from me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Damn, man, y'all been attached to the hip that's a long time.
Yeah, man.
We've been friends for over 30 years, man.
Yeah. Well over 30. Easily over 30. Yeah.
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 Yeah. We took our first plane ride together to Chicago
Damn.
from the Memphis
Both
station.
scared of little mug.
I remember that, man. Leaving out of Philly, I was scared. You just didn't know.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Not
You
at
didn't know
all.
what to expect. Yeah.
And then they sent us to Japan first.
And then you went
Yeah.
to Japan.
Oh,
Back-
that was
Hold
funny.
on, both of y'all was in Japan too at the same time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sister squad.
Come on,
Only
man.
reason why I didn't show up is my grandmother passed and I went to her funeral. If not, I would have been on the same flight. But I was a week after him.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was the thing we went to after boot camp when they were reading off our orders. You know, they were doing the alphabetical order. Your meals come before Pope.
Yeah.
And they told him he was going to Yokosuka, Japan. I was like, damn. I'm like, how you going to Japan? They get Pope. Japan.
Japan.
Best
Japan.
time of my life, bro.
What was that, man? Y'all like 18 years old in Japan, man. What was that like for y'all?
We got Hey, you want to talk about Lamar first?
JP, you go
No, we don't talk
first.
about Lamar.
Because, I mean, you know, it's wild to get somebody who was, like, together the whole entire time. You know?
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild. What's up, down here? What's going on?
Man.
Yeah. So, no, man, that's dope, man. But Japan, man, like, just tell me, because it's a different. I know what the States is like. But what was it for y'all? What year was this, to be exact?
95.
I'd have already been to Japan 2-3 times by then.
Legal age to drink 17.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got it.
That's wild, man.
Hey, and that's when you was
Experience. It was a
broke back
definite
then.
experience.
Yeah.
Like paychecks was like $375, man.
You thought you was doing something.
Boy, I had some money.
Yeah.
Hey, you thought you was doing something. Hey, you probably was drinking some Blue Bull, some Mickeys.
Nope.
Nope.
Seagram's gin. That was my drink.
Boy. Boy.
Hey, it was $13.70, so you could buy a gallon. I bought me 2 gallons per pay period. I never ran out.
Balling. Balling.
I never ran out.
What was you listening to back then?
Let's see, back then, man, it was
I know Dre and that was heavy.
yeah, Goody Mob. Them
Goody
came
Mob was
out,
heavy.
man. MJG 8 Ball.
MJG heavy.
Then
Yeah.
let me see who else, man. That's when Candy Rain first came out when we was in Japan, man.
Oh yeah.
That was our club. That was our club joint. But our boy, man, Geechee, we had a homeboy that was rapping back then, man.
Yeah.
So he
Out of
always had
Fayetteville.
concerts.
Yeah.
So we be rocking out to his music, man.
That's what's up. I seen Montel Jordan over in Japan one time, man. Like he did a concert over there.
Yeah. And then I think Charlie Wilson them was over there at the Air Force Base too. JP,
Oh, for
remember
real.
that?
Air Force had it going on, man.
Was
They had
it that night? Hey, Ben, was it that night?
Yeah, it was that night, bro.
Everybody got them stories.
Yeah, buddy.
Everybody got them stories.
Hey, you know, when you got a friendship like that, man, you can just look at each other and know what the joke is, man. You just be like,
Yeah, you already know. You already know what it is. You already know
Yeah.
what it is. Hey, man, but talk to me, man. So you've been retired now how many years?
I've been retired for 5 now.
5.
Mhm.
5.
It's 5 or
Go-
6. I thought you retired 2020.
No, 21.
21?
Remember,
Okay.
COVID got me, dog. COVID.
Yeah, I was 2020.
Yeah, COVID.
COVID
it was
got-
COVID.
Yeah, COVID got me.
That's right.
So 10 years ago, this thing back, 5 years before you about to retire, what was you thinking about? Was it retirement, or what was on your mind at that time? You were a match chief at that point.
Yeah, absolutely not. Retirement was not on my mind, man. I was actually thinking about my next set of orders, what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And then, you know, how the Navy was moving. Well, I'm not going to talk bad about my detail at all, but
Uh-huh.
it was almost like they were trying to force me to go. And I didn't want to move anymore. Talked it over with the wife. Matter of fact, she didn't even know I dropped my papers the day I dropped them. I was driving over the Danes Point Bridge in Jacksonville, headed to work, and I was like, I'm done. But one thing about it, I always promised myself I would leave on my time.
Yeah.
And I knew if I stayed for 30, that was my turn somewhere, the Navy's turn.
Cause you had to leave.
Yep. So I made my decision to join, and I wanted to make my own decision to retire. I didn't want anybody to retire.
Yeah.
And besides, there was no more promotion. And what's the sense of holding up for somebody else?
Right.
I had to let my best friend get my seat.
Yeah. Well, he came right behind you though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He came right behind you. But so retirement wasn't even on the nothing to think about.
Nope.
So the last 2 years, where you at? What you thinking about at that moment? Cause that's like a real that's a crucial moment. I call it the last 48. The last 48. What was that?
Oh man, it was a mixture of, because on 2 years exact, I dropped my papers, and it was a mixture of feelings. I was scared, like, man, what am I gonna do? Because you gotta remember, I was doing this since 17. This was all I knew. My first and only job. So I was a little scared. Not knowing the no.
Right.
Especially you looking at that duty check, and you're like, oh man, I don't make this when I'm retired.
Yeah.
You know, you hear people say you make more money retired than you have to do. You ain't trying to have that.
Right. Because you really don't know that personally.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was not knowing for me kind of had me stressed out a little.
Hey, does he have an echo to you?
Got a who?
Echo.
You got an echo.
Yeah, I got a
No, why you talking?
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
You got 2 mics on?
No, one.
Yeah, talking all that trash now. Look at you.
I'm on my laptop.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, that's better. You clear right now.
You good. So the last 48, you thinking of nervous, unsure. You getting a lot of information from a lot of different reputable people that you trust.
Yeah.
You attend TAP class. Did that help at all?
Yeah, that helped a lot because, well, unlike a lot of people that decide they're gonna retire separate, I had a leg up. My wife retired 4 years before I did. And she kind of, when your spouse talking to you, you like, yeah, whatever, you don't know.
Yeah.
But she was kind of keeping me on my toes about the things I should do. And the number one thing, she was like, hey, you make sure you go to TAP. Because I was going to try to go to the executive TAP in Norfolk. But then my command was like, well, you got to pay for it. I ain't even paying to go back to Norfolk.
Yeah.
So the guy that did the VA brief, AJ.
AJ. Yeah. I interviewed him before. Yeah.
Yeah,
Retired cook.
AVCO.
FSO. Yeah.
So he came in, and the biggest thing that people in Jacksonville will tell you is you want to be there on day one because that's when the VA come in.
Mm-hmm.
So being nervous, I wrote down every question that I wanted to ask this dude. Now, looking when he come in, you look at the agenda for the day. You only got a time slot they're gonna be there. So I'm like, I don't want to take up all my questions. But when he started talking, I started writing.
Mm.
Because the things that he told that hey, that's going to help you prepare, that was what I needed.
Right. And then you like the things that he talked to you about, like by him telling you that helped you move along and kind of ease a little bit of that tension of the unknown.
Yes, because one of the main things he said was, you need to be in my office at 180 days.
Mm.
So I knew that the things that he told us that we needed,
Yeah.
I had 180 days to get everything prepared. And you know that's that you know you talked about that last 48. Now you down the last 6 months.
Mm.
So at that point, you know you nervous, even more nervous.
Right. But hey, man, you a master chief, man. You still responsible for some things, unless you're not on terminal. I mean, you're on terminal leave and all that kind of stuff. I get it. But if you still going to work every day, you're responsible for some things. But you got to start transitioning, or you should have already been transitioning to that mindset of I got to start taking care of me because I'm about to walk out the door. So how do senior people deal with that?
Well, you know what's crazy, man? I was still going to the office every day. I was checking emails. I was looking at reports. I was signing leave sheets, signing audits. I was still performing.
Mm.
It was my OIC that looked at me and said, hey, Master Chief, you're 6 months out. You gotta let it go.
Mm.
So having somebody, a leader like that was like, hey, you gotta take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That allowed me to, okay, now I can take my gloves off. I can back up.
Right.
So with a leader like, hey, shouts out to Aaron Shipley. Great dude, man.
Yeah.
But he's like, it's time for you to take care of yourself. At some point, if I could give any advice to any single leader, hey man, you gotta let it go. Guess what? The next day after you just gonna be another dude like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a veteran.
And I'll give you a funny story about the next day. I drove through the front gate the day of my retirement. One of my AT3s on the gate. Good morning, Master Chief. How you doing? I went back the next day to take table back. What's up, dude?
Yeah. 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 I mean, going through the gate, they still say Master Chief, and I respect it. I be like, hey, thank you. You know, it's cool. Yeah, it's when I do go, but yeah, it's different. It's different. It's a different feeling because you've been going somewhere every day for over 20 plus years. Same like installation, you know, base or this or that. Some people been on the same base for decades.
True.
And yeah, till one day you don't even go on there no more. It's wild.
Yeah, I don't even know when the last time I've been to the base.
Yeah, yeah.
It's too far to drive.
Yeah, 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 for real. And you like, is the discount really worth it, or you know, the non-tax, is it worth it? You know,
at this point,
those decisions, man.
Yeah,
yeah. If I'm in the area or something, but I gotta what am I going in here for though? But yeah. I guess you can always use some deodorant and soap.
Yeah, but that last that last 180 days, bro, that's when it's crucial.
Yeah, yeah, it's real. It's real for a lot of people. So even like when Norsha retired, she dropping gems to you. I guess you still like, I haven't really experienced it, so I don't know that feeling. Because one thing I always say, like, we can go to a command from one command to the next with our eyes closed, no problem, because we bound to know one person in there at best. If not, you a chief, you just gonna fall in. But when we don't know that, like, how long did it take for you to deal with that? Is it like a mental health thing, or is it like, how is that?
Bro, I tell you, man, it was for like 6 months after retirement. Bro, I was lost. I mean, my wife looking at me and said, "Hey, you got to do something."
Yeah.
And to not have that one thing you've had constant for the last 26 years, it's a loss. I think my wife has started to help me to get past the separation of not being active duty no more. She had started doing a list of things for me to do. And one day, man, I painted my downstairs bathroom. I painted it blue.
I would ask why, but I don't want to know. But
Down, look at it.
yeah, that's why I don't even want to know.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Ben, I got a question. When you were going through it without Norsha's help, did you think you needed to go talk to someone, or you just worked it out on your own?
Man, I do believe that if she was not at his home, my transition wouldn't have been bearable. Because she had already been through it 4 years before me.
Right. Even though you watched the whole process, that didn't help at all. Though.
That's a good question, JP, because you watched her. You watched her. You right there.
Yeah, but you didn't pay attention because you active duty.
Exactly, man. Because I kept going on with my life in the military.
Right.
And for hers, it was like, to be honest, man, like she didn't miss a beat, bro.
Really? I see a lot of people can make a lot of people I talk to do make a good, easy transition.
Well, she was NC though, right, Ben?
Huh? Yeah, she was NC, yeah.
She was NC, so she was just doing what she already was telling everybody else to do.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
And that hard head husband
Pretty much.
To her.
Facts, big facts. It was just, especially when it came to the VA aspect of it. By her going through it, I was able to like, hey, what about this? What about this? But a lot of people don't have that. Unless it's like, you know, me and you talked a couple times and you retire. Hey man, make sure you did this. I mean, a couple of nights, man, hours, like different stuff that you need to make sure you have. So my advice is, hey man, reach out to everybody, retire.
That Jacksonville signal horrible.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Like, yeah, you breaking up a little bit.
Hey, don't blame me.
Cause you saying something good, and I'm like, I want to hear it.
Oh, you can hear me? Can you hear me now?
It's just a signal. It's like a delay. I can hear you.
That is blurry.
What? Hold on.
And all that gray stuff in your beard too.
I dyed it yesterday. Just for this moment.
I done you.
Let me see something.
Your mic not working either?
Yeah, her mic ain't working either.
I'm trying to see.
No, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Clear now too.
Yeah, you better now.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that Mary Barbara in the background.
Yeah. Oh, please. So, the mental health challenge. Was that like a real thing for you? Like have you ever experienced something like that before?
No, because it's man, I experienced both parents passing, bro. But I still had siblings to lean on. But he retired, bro. It's all you.
Yeah.
Because that adjustment is you. It's not your family. It wasn't my wife. We even tried traveling like every weekend. It just was not working for me because it was that separation from doing what I did for so long.
Right.
I even actually got mental health counseling, bro.
Yeah, no, man. It's a good thing, man. We don't even realize how good it is for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't realize how good it is for us, man. Just having the ability to talk to someone that we really don't know, it's fine. We trust a lot of people anyway in our profession, but it's just something like the way we grew up, parents, as men, like, hey, you got to be tough, blah 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 blah. Then you get in the military, you got to be strong, because you're not looking for weak. That wasn't part of the game plan,
Right.
to show weakness. And we thought weakness was just being like having to talk to someone. That was a sign of weakness until we got older and had to realize, like, nah, like we seen some things and we went through. Again, we had a lot of great times, but we seen some stuff and we went through some things, a lot of separation, So those things, like, we look at as we get older and we like, dang, I was going a long time, in and out, doing this, doing that. You start to wonder, like, man, is it me? But all of us went through it. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ty, something, your video earlier today you put out about, your 15-year mark. You need to start thinking about stuff, preparing yourself for retirement. And, a lot of people probably think, I'm racing toward retirement because when I get that retirement, I'm not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
And it kind of speaks to what Ben was talking about. When you get there, and then you like everything, you getting up, going to work, putting a uniform on every day. You're not doing that no more. It sounds cool while you still wearing a uniform, but when you're not doing it no more, and you're just sitting around house, you're gonna find the end of Netflix. You're gonna find the end of Disney Plus, Hulu, the internet.
Yeah.
You're gonna find a whole garden. You're gonna get tired of that, and and you don't have the interaction with people anymore. So
that changes a lot. Yeah. That changes a lot because at best you was meeting someone new all the time. Someone was checking in, someone was leaving, someone was checking in. So you had someone to always talk to. Now when you walk away from it, or you retire or whatever, it's different. Because the friends that you had, you might not talk to them as much. You talk to some, but not a lot. And it's because, like, wow, we're not connected in that light anymore. So it's a tough situation that we all face, especially going over 20 plus years.
But you got to have something, to do.
Yeah. And I always just say I find something to do, to keep myself busy. I.e. this, what we're doing now. Like, it just gives me the opportunity to connect back with people just to check in. It's my way of checking in. Hey, how you been? How you doing? What you been up to? Tell me something. What you working on? Because Ben, for you financially, that wasn't a main reason for you to go back to work, was it? Nah. You on mute.
You're on mute now.
All right, absolutely not.
Yeah, because you was the financial. You were there. You know why I said I got right back into the workforce? Because I just had to be around people. It's just like you said, I just had to be around somebody else. Me and my wife, she retired and she never went back to work. She retired. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Sitting around that I can only go shopping so much.
That's right.
And then she had started me couponing, and I was like, "Oh, this weird." Right, I used to tell you what every soda was gonna be on sale.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I went back to work because I just had to continue to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And just like you said, man, I went back to work for a company doing what I did AZ wise, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have I still felt like the money was great. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as a purpose, I said, man, I did this already. I want to do something. So that's why I ended up going to the state of Florida.
Mm.
Well,
Okay.
I continue to serve people.
Okay. Okay. Now, what was that transition like to say? Because now you're a veteran service officer, VSO. You're doing claims. That's what's on everybody's mind.
Yeah.
You know, anybody that's over 20. Well, that's not true. These young folks getting it too. Like, that's the biggest thing I think people put on their plate, i.e., myself included, at the time. But I see a bigger purpose of it now. Yeah, you know, that was like the open the door, but it's a bigger purpose. Like the VA alone offers so much. You just gotta tap into it. You know, you gotta just tap into
You
it.
just got to know about it.
You gotta know about it. Yeah.
Now, I wish it could be reversed, where I would have been a VSO and then I retired. Because I would know everything about the VA,
Yeah.
the different programs. And there's so much help out there that
Yeah.
the one thing that by being here in Northeast Florida is the homeless population, right?
Mm.
Bro, I started looking at some of the programs. Bro, it's amazing that what the VA is trying to do to keep veterans housed.
Really?
But nobody knows about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And the reason why I don't want to say that they don't know about it is I would say the veterans don't know. I mean, because they're homeless and they're not getting PDs unless they come to the offices or talk to one of the social workers that's working in the VA. That's how they start getting those resources.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I said I wish I would do about VSO job first, then retire.
Then retire.
I would have knew everything that I could take it and use. And not take advantage of it, but just use.
Yeah.
Utilize.
Yeah. Because they offer a lot. We just still learning about it. Still continue learning about it. And it's just like, you know, you see homeless veterans or veterans, you know, with a sign, you know, change food or whatever. And you like, did you go to the VA? Like, did you just go to the VA? Or you that stubborn to say, I don't feel like doing that. Or you might be lying. I don't know. But I just think they offer so much and you just got to tap into it. And some people just got to be educated on the process. So I get it. But the transition for you, like, you know, hey, as you active duty helping people, now you're a veteran working as a VSO, continually helping people. What would be the best advice that you would give to someone that's about, like, they separating? You know, they got, you've been through it. You've been through it. You doing this job now. Knowing what you know, somebody that got their last 48, what should they be doing right now?
Preparation. The main thing, man, is when you dealing with the VA, especially coming off of active duty, you can't go in the VA and make claims that ain't in your medical. So the number one thing you be doing is getting that medical together. Get your copy.
Yeah.
Make sure that your fits. If you still have things that's open, still being seen for. Once you're gone, you got to make sure you have those records because you're showing that the problem happened on active duty and still being treated for it. That's the number one thing is to show the continuity in that condition.
Right. So, okay, go ahead. No, finish. Go ahead, finish.
And another thing is, man, if you, like you said, that last 48, you probably been going to tap these one twice.
Mm-hmm.
to learn the different stuff. I mean, not just DA, but you got the Department of Labor. You got different organizations. Like I learned in my temp class about O2O, on to opportunity, where they taught you a trade or you learn how to code. You just can't go and say, I'm just getting out. And that's what I see a lot daily. Especially with the younger, they just, oh, I just ready to get out. It's like, but why did you take advantage of this?
Right. Right. But how do you? What do you recommend to help with this, with the shift though? That last 48, we know because we're on the other side how crucial it is.
Yeah.
But how do you shift? Because I mean, we all been us for match chiefs. We all been in the grind, even as a match chief. We still never took the pack off. So how do you? I guess you got to just say, I got to take care of me, which is hard to do when you're on active duty.
For me, it was, well, like I said, Commander Shipman said, hey, you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
At some point, whether you're E1 all the way up to O10, you're going to leave the military. Mm-hmm. Not saying you start 12 years out prepared, but you take that time to make sure you have everything you need before you walk out the door. Because I can give you a prime example. 2 weeks ago, I had a kid came in that was on deployment. He was so mad he was on deployment that he left the ship without his medical records. So now that you're a veteran, you come try to file this claim. I ain't got no records. Send to the VA to say, hey, here's the documentation for the sale. He ain't had because he was so mad that they took him on deployment. But instead of being mad, he should have just said, I need to make sure everything before I leave the ship. They on deployment. They're not coming back for another 7-8 months.
Yeah.
I need to make sure I got my stuff. And preparation, man. That's just the main thing.
Now, in that sailor defense, somebody probably told him, hey, man, if you're a junior sailor, we're going to send it to you. You're going to get it. And he just took their word for what it was and left.
And, man, you know I love the Chiefs match, man. That's why I retired on the Chiefs' birthday. It's some long people that push these kids and say, hey, don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
When the shoe on the other foot, we retire and we're worried about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's you just got to help, whether it be yourself or somebody else. Everybody going to leave the military.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to ask you about, like, a time frame to start preparing. But I guess you should be preparing all the time. If you tell the truth, especially medically, and we take it for granted while we active duty. We really do take it for granted. You really got to start telling the truth on your medical condition. Yep. You have to start telling the truth. And it will make that transition so much easier. So much easier. So much easier. But it's hard to think that way. It's hard to think that way.
Yeah, what's your pain level? Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I mean, if you got ingrown toenails, bro, I battle them. I can tell you about me, and because it's my stuff. I battled ingrown toenails for years. But I wouldn't tell nobody because I thought that was like, man, they gonna laugh at me because I got ingrown toenails, right? But I didn't get them taken care of until I was in the VA system. And the doctor's like, yeah, bro, you should have had these done a long time ago. But I just kept living with the pain or putting a Band-Aid. Going to the nail salons, getting the pain out when the problem was still there. And like y'all said, you got to tell the truth, man. If your knees hurt, your knees hurt.
Yeah.
Even if you're on the last PRT, that, hey, man, you might fail this one, but hey, you got a medical condition. Do not suck it up because at the end of the day, man, if you're damaging your body still, but you're not getting that documentation you need.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, again, because I had so many basketball injuries while I was active duty. It got to the point when I rolled my ankle, I just self-diagnosed and wouldn't go to medical. It's probably one of the worst ankle sprains I had was in Iceland time when we was hooping,
Yeah.
and it would bruise all the way up to my calf. And I never went to medical. I'm like, they just gonna give me Motrin. I'm just gonna ice it. So probably really tore something, but I was trying to self-medicate because I didn't want to go to medical and hear the same scenario. But we ate Motrin like candy, but still, I should have went and got it documented.
Yeah.
And years later, that same ankle I had to get surgery on before I retired. So I did some damage, and I didn't even go to medical. So people out there, if you're trying to be your own doctor, go to WebMD for yourself. You got to go and get that stuff documented.
Yeah.
When I retired, we still had paper medical records. Well, we switched over like 06, I think. But Ben and I came in 94. So from 94 to like 06, 07, I had 2 paper medical records. 2. Brenda Lamb cussed me sideways when I bought my stuff in there.
Yeah.
Ben, did Brenda inspire you to get into that role you're in right now?
So I Brenda Lamb?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the VA queen right there, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, all the way down here in Jacksonville, I know her name. I never met the day in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey, if you in a position area, go see her.
Yeah.
I mean, as DSOs, man, sometimes you're like, oh man, my workload is so much. But when you genuinely care for people, and that's the word that I give them about Brenda, is that she cares for servicemen.
Yeah.
So you gotta be a soul like that, man. And they're gonna keep it real with you and tell you exactly what you need to do. And if you come in there blowing smoke, they're gonna tell you blowing smoke. Get out of my office.
That's her. That's her. Yeah, she gonna give it to you, but at the end of the day, she gonna do her job.
Yep.
Yeah, she gonna do her job.
Yeah, Ty, you put a plug in for her about that new facility they opened it up for.
Oh
Right?
yeah, no, I'm gonna have her come on. She gonna come on. We gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, JP said about his records, right? You know what's funny, bro? I have 2 copies of my 2-volume medical record. Both ankles was all jacked up. But I got 2 volumes, right? I have 2 copies of 2 volumes. One is in the closet, and another one is in a fireproof safe. Because if anything goes on with me, I got documentation. And that's what a lot of people don't do.
So this speaking on documentation, we can talk about this all night. So you had to deal with some like veterans, that been in some wars, like, and I know people try to help them out, like, it could be an uncle, aunt, grandparent, whatever. But they been in Vietnam, and they like, do they just need a DD-214 to come see you, or how does that work?
Hey man, when you got a veteran that's been in Vietnam, man, for me personally, they're the dudes I'm stopping for. Because a lot of them were fed up with the system and never came back. Right? And it's heartbreaking. But when I get a Vietnam veteran, bring me a DD-214, let's see what we're going to do. Now, the best thing is to reach out. If you're, no matter where you are, reach out and find your VSO. Make sure you have that veteran's DD-214. That is key for them. Because a lot of them may have been in like different places, not in country. But so it's different. The DD-214, and if you could get a hand on a personnel record, it has to be documented. So make sure you go see VSO.
Yeah, right. Because I'm sure a lot of veterans don't even go to the VA, and then for a lot of reasons, whatever that reason may be. Do You go to the VA, obviously. Do you have TRICARE as well?
I got 3 insurances.
Oh, okay, okay. Why? And everybody got different reasons why they had to have multiple insurances. But some people say, well, you know what? I just need the VA and the VA only. They can take care of everything. You know, I can use community care, whatever it may be. But I have that and TRICARE. You know, it's just a preference. You know, because I know sometimes it takes a minute to get to the VA, because it's just how it is. And I know we're used to like, oh man, something going wrong, but I can go to medical at you know, active duty. Oh, easy.
Yeah.
It's nothing. But in the VA, an appointment, you're gonna be waiting. You're gonna be waiting.
For a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna be waiting. So that's why I say, hey, you know, it's good to have TRICARE, because I started experiencing a whole lot of pain after I retired, which was weird. You know, you had a little issues here and there, like, you know, you spoke about earlier, but not like JP. I know the ankle. Trust me, I know that story. But other stuff is like, oh man, I'm gonna survive. I'll be all right. But when you retire, I just don't even understand how people been on ships their whole entire career, like,
and not be hurt.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they get ready to retire, they get that question. You know, if you're gonna take Select or Prime for TRICARE.
Yeah.
To each their own, but which one you recommend, Ben?
I think I got the one you pay for. Man, I don't know. I just got TRICARE. Yeah.
You probably got.
I just made sure I got it,
Select.
Is it Prime?
You got Select. Prime, you going on base.
No. I got Select. I go out in town.
Yeah, I go with Select.
Yeah, Prime, you out in town. Prime, you go out in town.
Yeah, the one.
Which one you shaking your head at, don't you?
We can't hear you.
Hey, why don't you get some signs and hold up some signs so we know what you're saying?
Right on a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Right.
But I got the one, like, they select me a doctor out in town. But I don't.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah.
And also, man, a lot of people, sometimes like people don't want to go to the VA. Sometimes I talk to people, and like earlier, I talked to a guy earlier, and he was like, that, "Hey man, the VA take care of me," but you do get some good care in the VA.
You do. Like my nurse team, my man, I give them much props all the time. Yeah, I got a good team, a great team to be exact. But I know a lot of people don't like to go, so that's why it's like, you know, teach his own. You know, long as you find some sort of health care, because you need it. Yeah.
And what's good about retirement is when you get that doctor, you know, out in town, they don't have no PRD. They consistently know you. They know your body.
Yeah.
Hey, last year
that's a good point.
your cholesterol was here. Last year you weighed this much, or you know you doing better. So it's a little bit more hands-on. They care about you.
Yeah.
That means a lot, because you know you're in active duty. Your PCM change every time you go to medical. Like, who are you?
Yeah. Man, you know what's crazy? My PCM on active duty is my doctor at the VA.
That's what's up.
See, that's wild. That's wild.
That's lucky.
So what's like the most important step a person should take before separating from the military, in your opinion?
That separation physical and tell the truth.
Separation physical and tell the truth.
Yes, and get your documents.
Mm-hmm.
That medical record, separation physical. If you had MRIs or anything on your body, man, make sure you got at least the narrative. You ain't gotta have the pictures. Make sure you got at least the narratives in your medical record. Okay. Anything that you don't see in your medical record, like
shift your camera over a little bit. Shift it over a little bit. There you go, right there. Bingo.
Like anything you don't see in your medical record, man, keep it in your hands, or hand carry it to medical and say, "I need to include this in my medical record," because I'm not for sure if I got my sleep study done in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
So it was out of time. So that stuff never made it to my medical record. So make sure it's in there. So anything you go out of town, make sure you got a copy of it.
And make sure you give them a copy, and you keep the original and give them a copy. Yeah.
You always got it because when you get into the VA system, it's all about documentation. Them people don't know you.
Yeah.
They're going off the information and what the doctors is. You gotta give yourself a fighting chance, especially as you know you may get a person separated at 21, and they work hard and they've been around all different stuff, but they don't start getting sick until they're in the 40s. But you're gonna have to try to go back and show where this happened. And that's how you navigate through the VA system. It's all about documentation. I've served documentation about 30 times on this.
I know. Yeah, bro. It's everything. It's everything. Yeah. It's everything. But again, we know that in aviation, we grew up with talking about documentation, but we wasn't talking about documentation for self.
That part.
We documented everything in the world. And y'all know, as AZs, y'all know.
Yeah.
But never documented anything for self.
No, because like if you do like your documentation, you get set for your 180 days, man. You got every piece of documentation that you need for your medical record. You talked about stress. That kind of reduces it because you have everything you need.
So a VSO, what's the job of a VSO? So I'm fresh out. What is the VSO? Because you're not a doctor, right?
Absolutely not. And I can't diagnose and I can't tell you what to file. That's not what we do. We don't tell you, oh, you need to go file it. We don't do that.
Right.
We go off of documentation. And the biggest thing that I'm gonna put a plug in for people separating, if you can, the 180-day mark, you need to be filing your BDD claim.
I don't know. BBD, Bill Bib DeVoe.
Is benefits decision.
Benefits delivery date?
Yeah, benefits delivery date. That's where your.
So that's the new thing that they can tell you now when you're gonna get your benefits?
Yeah.
What?
You put your claim in at the 180-day mark. And so instead of waiting like everybody else for months and months and months, it may be a couple months after you separated that your benefits might come through.
I was like
Yeah.
5.
Oh,
Donya,
wow.
did you do it?
Yeah.
Did you do it? I did it.
Yeah, I had like 5.
Oh, y'all did that?
days. I think 5 days. 5 days were my last days.
Oh, you had yours in 5 days?
I had
Yeah,
my-
mine was
They
something
gave you
like
a date in 5 days?
No, I had my rating within 5 days of retirement.
Right. From my last day in the military,
What?
I had my rating.
Yeah, I got my rating like November 5th.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
But
That's
you
a
know,
good system, man.
But it's that BDD claim. If these people, you got
Shout out to
between
Atlanta.
Shout out Wendy
180
Lane.
days to 90.
Yeah.
Outside of that 90 days, you go in a full developed claim, and you're gonna be waiting like every other person.
Yeah, bruh, I was like a 90. I was a little right at past 90 days.
That's why I took
Yeah.
it so.
I think that's when I filed. I was
It's called.
filed right at my 90-day mark.
No. I filed 180 days out.
Okay,
I filed.
But I was under COVID conditions too, though. So, yeah.
we the same thing.
Yeah.
It's benefits delivery at discharge. What
There you
BDD?
go.
Yeah, that's
Benefits
it.
delivery at discharge.
Yes,
That's pretty good that they can let you know that date, though. So that's solid. That's solid.
I mean, because like you will hear everybody say in the VSO realm, 180 days, and that's only people that separate. Now, if you got out, because we can't deal with you until you become a veteran. That's the day after your last day in the military. At that point, you're a veteran.
And what are y'all doing as a VSO?
So what I can tell you what I do. I can't tell you what every VSO do.
Okay.
Every
I'll take
VSO
you.
is different. I can only tell you what tell them do. All right, when I get a veteran in my office, they got all the documentation. We go through the record. First, I ask, all right, man, what's wrong with you? Then I'm gonna see if they truthful. I'm gonna go through a record. And if I find that condition you keep talking about over and over, we'll file. But if you come in there, you can say, "Oh, I got sleep apnea. My boy got sleep apnea, so I know I got it." I'm not gonna deal with it. If you don't have a
I can't hear what he said, but it must be funny.
He was talking about sleep apnea.
Talk about sleep apnea.
Oh,
Talk about my boy got sleep apnea, so I got it.
Yeah, I mean, but you'd be surprised that people say that.
Yeah.
But it puts them at a disadvantage because let's just say you develop that later.
Mm.
They've already, so in order for you to put it back in, you gotta have new evidence. It's gonna be hard. At that point, you're trying to prove that it's a result of something.
Wow. So,
I got a question for you. Ben, the veteran, what is it, like the buddy letters that people send in and try to claim stuff. Can you talk on that?
All right, so I'm trying to think of a good one.
Because a friend of mine, he's my roommate, and he tried to get me to do a buddy letter that he snored back in the 90s. I'm like, bro, I don't remember. I was slick too.
yeah. Yeah. But say if he was, but say if you did know, but say if you did say, hey, yeah, he was snoring. Yeah.
If your buddy was there, that could be used as evidence. A buddy statement can be used as evidence to support your claim.
Mm.
Hey, what they say? Message.
And like another thing for like Vietnam veterans, I'm glad I'm going back to my brain is moving. Some veterans don't have the medals on that DD-214,
Mm.
right? But you know one thing VA would take? You can use photographs.
Mm.
Just to let you know, you might want to get a copy of those photographs because you ain't get it back ever.
They ain't getting them back.
Nope.
Wow. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Because remember, VA is evidence-based.
Mm.
So I can put, I don't have the Vietnam service medal on my DD-214, but here I am sitting on a gun mount and Tonkin C.
Right.
Here I am. They can use that because now they have proof that this veteran was in here.
So if somebody went on like an IA downrange, and it's not on the DD-214, but they took pictures while they were downrange, holding the rifles or whatever, that's evidence.
Mm.
Bro, if you can prove that you was there, use it.
Right. And that's why I guess it's so important when you read doing your DD-214 at the end, those campaign medals, those ribbons, those ribbons, they mean something. They mean something. Because I know, like, when they come back, this certain, and I'm just saying Agent Orange, like, that was during a period of time. So, and it could be the same thing with, stuff that we had to deal with during our time. It's like, oh, yeah, during this time, they had this campaign medal because this situation was happening during these years. And if you was over there during that time, you could be affected.
Another thing I can only speak for sailors, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know how we none of us ever bought those cruise books because we say we ain't spending no money on that crap. F the Navy, right? Bro, you know how they come in handy for guys that was doing Vietnam?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they come in handy because that's a photo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then in the front of it, it has the ship deployment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Where it went, the places, the ports they hit. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's another message. Buy your damn cruise books. Shit. Stop being cheap.
And you really don't, and it's really kind of cool and dope. Like, you go back just to look at them every now and again. And you're like, oh man, I remember I was stationed with that person. It's like the high school yearbook, but it was just a cruise book. And you just get to see people that you were stationed with. Some you probably didn't care about, but some of them was cool with you. So, and then the ports you hit, So,
and one of the cool things, man, is God bless his soul. I just had a veteran pass away like last week. But his buddy, he was in Vietnam. They always came to the VA together. They had a friendship from the 70s.
Yeah.
And when he died, his friend, and they met on the battlefield.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But when he took his last breath, he was there with him.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
So sometimes as a VSO, especially inside the clinics, you get close to some man, and they'll pass away, move away. So you kind of like, man, I ain't seen this person. You kind of build that friendship. A lot of it goes back to still serving while you're not in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 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 Cause we all gonna fall victim to that. You know, somebody we're gonna still remain close with. Like y'all two won't surprise me that y'all be friends, you know. For real, like where y'all came from, that's the same story. You know, y'all might not go to the VA together, but y'all started the journey together. So
Yeah, we did.
you know, and you have people like that you know you come in contact with in life, and you like, man, you know, we just stay close, you know, throughout our years. No,
Speaking of which, I'm still waiting on a phone call from you. I'll text you when we get through, JG, because I'm still waiting. And you already know what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
We did a whole lot of things.
yeah. Talk about that dude offline. He have a lot going on. Yeah, he have a lot going on. But what is one of the biggest mistakes that you see people make? You know, I know you see a lot. I know you see a lot.
You talking about after they separated?
Yeah, after they separate,
Don't go to the VA?
they just don't go to the VA.
Because think about it, man. You get out the military, man. You may get a job. We're gonna talk about somebody that's separated. They may find a job like right off the bat. Right? Well, 4 or 5 years go by, and that job plays out. Now they have no insurance. Now I can't find my DD-214, or you show up to the VA. You gotta go down and talk to the PSO. You're not service connected. Whereas if you did it when you first got out, everything is fresh on your mind. Go ahead and file a claim.
Right.
I can tell you, my dad retired in 1998 with 20% after teaching jump pool tours as a drill sergeant. Been jumping out of airplanes for 20 years.
Wow.
And walked away with 20%.
With 20%.
And stayed that way till a couple years ago.
Wow.
When we were like, look, go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Was it more for him just saying like he just didn't want to? Because he was fine where he was at?
I think it was a lot of, that was a different time.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't need it. Like, I'm fine. Like,
I'm fine.
I'm not disabled.
Right.
That's disability. So instead of saying, like, trying to tell him, it's not Social Security, it's more of a compensation. It's not saying that you're broken, but it is saying that you're not in the condition that you would be had you not done this.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had to have like neck surgery because of course
The jumping.
Legs, all of the things, and he had no baby, and so he just now at like 65, 66 goes to the VA for care.
And
Almost like he's been sitting care.
Really?
And I want to add what he said, because I'm glad she said about that, especially with jump. If you're a parachute, keep your jump off. You can forward them towards your head well. So if you've been jumping and you know it's crazy that some veterans know exactly what jump they put on there. but you can bag your claim with your jump law.
I'm sure the same thing for probably air crewmen, but they air crew logs is so many flight hours being up there in the air and doing all that stuff. It's so much that you unravel and learn this about this process, but the whole time again, while you're on active duty, you're not even thinking about it.
Nope.
But I would say always have a VSO check your record when you getting ready to retire, because even going through my paper record, I'm like, I don't even remember that injury because it was so long ago. You don't remember. I had knee problems when I was 18 or 19 years old. I'm like, man, ain't nothing wrong with my knees, but that's why people get the closer they get to retirement. I'm fine, ain't nothing wrong. No, you forgot about a whole lot of stuff. You remember working on the flight deck, you thinking, man, I did it last week. No, bro, that was this morning that we did that. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Because you just see so much, you do so much, you forget injuries that just never.
Right.
And one thing, JP, small shit and the big shit.
Yeah. Over time it grows.
Yep.
Over time it grows. That's why I just think about like AOs, just like humping bombs. It's so cool. It looks cool, sounds cool. All the Gucci stuff, it just look like, oh yeah, we top dogs.
Why your back hurt? Why your back hurt?
Man.
Your back is raggedy as I don't know what.
Hey, and we just steady in the gym trying to, most of us, but you got females out there doing it too, and it's just like they getting it, and all the while you just, because it's just like a tradition thing, but you
And go back to a point you said earlier. Y'all getting it, right? Think about those guys and gals that's a little bit senior than those junior people. When those kids hurt themselves and they try to go to medical, oh, you a punk, you weak, get out the ring.
Yeah.
We gotta be careful about that.
Yeah. No doubt. So overall, man, how are you enjoying the experience of being a VSO? And would you recommend it to some people that's looking to retire or separate?
I like being a VSO. Some days are better than others. It's like any job. Some days better than others. Like the day that you got maybe 40 people that you see for that day. But the self-reward is, for me, if I'm able to help guide somebody to get what they need.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like surviving spouses where the husband may has passed away from one of the presumptive conditions of the Agent Orange. Just because the veteran passed away don't mean the VA forget about him. Now we go make sure we take care of the surviving spouse. So I do it because I feel that purpose is always helpful. And I enjoy it.
Okay. Because people don't know, like a surviving spouse, could receive compensation from the VA as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I say, the VA has a lot to offer. We just got to continue to unpeel it and learn it.
And talk to each other. Don't be scared to share what you know.
Before I ain't got no more questions unless they got some more. If I'm sitting over 20, what should I be thinking about right now?
Retiring.
Yeah.
Because hey man, you make more money retired than you don't active duty, bro.
Yeah.
And when you look at those active duty checks you receive, you retire, say you get some disabilities, say you're able to continue to work, man. The money you make, but at the end of the day, money don't make you happy. You got to do what make you happy. If you want to stay in the Navy for 30 years, stay in the Navy for 30 years.
Yeah.
If you choose not to go to the VA because you happy not going to the VA, don't go to the VA. But don't stop nobody else from going to the VA, retiring, holding them up, talking negative. Because I do believe that's why some of the older veterans, when I say older, the Vietnam guys, don't come back because of the stigma that's placed on the VA. So they run not even deal with it. When the VA system has changed. from when they was first got out.
Right. Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good information, man. That's good information. Because everybody purpose is different. You know, whether you do 20, 25, 30, 35 or whatever. Everyone's purpose is different. How you set yourself up for success during that time is what's really important. Having the ability to take control of self is the most important challenge that you're going to face, you know, where you're getting closer to retirement. Because it's going to happen, whether you like it or not. You know, I always just hear, sometimes I hear these stories about they had such and such just retired and they passed away. That's like one of the, it's hurtful for me to hear those type of things. 'Cause I'm like, Dad, they didn't get a chance to experience, you know, whatever, you know, at least a 4 or 5 year, you know, I'm out the military and I'm just enjoying my life. You know, I talk to people who really like fully retired and not doing anything. And I always praise them and big them up because it's like, that's what making you happy. Do it. Just do it. You know, some people got it like yourself, like you saying, like, I just got to be around some people because I'm used to doing. You know, it ain't about the money. You found something that you really enjoy doing, and it's like, I'm happy with it. JP, you found something like, hey, I'm good at this AZ thing, so that's where I'm at. You know, I do this in my sleep, you know. But everybody has a different path. But the most important thing is just like, hey, you got to take care of self. You have to take care of self. We always talk about, hey, take care of this person, take care of them sailors. F them sailors. No, playing. But I'm just saying. No, that's something that Danya would want to say. I had to sit on the strength of her. But no, you know, we always going to do that without, you know, easily. But your purpose is to take care of self. You have to be selfish. You have to be selfish because if you don't, you're going to struggle. That's real talk. You know, I have a great life, and sometimes I have some rough days. You know, I just be like, shh. You know, you get into that mindset, but it's like, I still got purpose. Like, I still got meaning. I still got, you know, this. You know, I can do some things. And some days are great. And some days you're going to feel like, man, like, what is going on? What am I doing? You know, fine. You know, and that's when I like just to go to the beach and hang out. I just try to find things to do that I've really never done before, and just doing something different. It helps. It helps to learn something different and do something different all the time, you know, because we just on borrowed time. But I'm going to make sure I'm going to maximize my borrowed time to the fullest. So, you know,
You
man.
look in the chat, Ben?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to make sure Ben looked in the chat. Who was that?
What happened? What we got?
Carlo?
Oh, Carlo? It's my
Talking
dude.
about recommending that VSOs come to commands and make quarterly visits to talk about, you know,
Man.
It's hard to do. I can't answer for your area, so don't get me.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that because the demand is. It ain't a lot of people taking this job, man. But the demand is, the volume is so high. But a lot of times in the local area, like last week, I can only speak for me, like I say. Last week, I just went to VFW in Amelia Island, and a lot of people came out. So a lot of times, kind of search for some of the veteran things that they're doing in your area. Go out. Most of the time, there's a VSO there.
Yeah. And that's a good thing, man. I need to kind of tap into that, like, you know, just setting up some things so people can, you know, it might be at a VFW or something. Just set up something.
The DAV.
The DAVs, they always doing something. So, but we don't really appreciate that until you retire.
Because people don't want to look like that.
Yeah.
You can't eat pride. You can't sleep on it. There's a lot of things you can't do with it.
Yeah.
And people don't want to go out and seek it or seek information. And a lot of times they don't want the honest feedback.
Yeah. And I think that honest feedback is about, you got to go home. You got to go home. You can't stay here forever. I know you want to, but you got to go home.
You have to deal with your mortality in the Navy.
Yeah.
It will.
Hey, thank you for your service, but you got to go.
It's been great.
Yeah.
And that's the reality of it. Whether you want to believe it or not, you can do all. Hey, we did all the greatest things in the world. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about what you're gonna get too.
Yeah. 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 And I don't know what to say who's at fault or anyone's at fault because the information is there. We just not focus on it. The information is there. We just don't focus on it. And again, if somebody came to the command and did some training, hey, you know what? One of them Chiefs outings, let's link up with the DAV. Cause all of us gonna go through it. You feel me? We all gonna go through it, but if we link up with them on one of our outings, it helped them out and it's helping us out too at the same time. But again, the
Yeah, you know
information
what?
is there.
I want to throw out there about benefits is making sure you transfer those 9/11 benefits if you're not going to use them yourself to your dependents. Because I seen somebody run up out of TAP because they hadn't transferred their benefits. They ran back to their command. I got to go re-enlist because I didn't move my benefits.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to
You
school.
need Navy SHIP scholarship, you better figure it out.
Maybe skits.
I just had that 3 days ago. A lady thought she could transfer hers after she retired,
No.
and that's not a VA thing, DOD
It's a
thing.
DOD, yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
She found out she couldn't. She was crushed.
Wow.
So much she didn't have time to change.
Listen to that.
But you-
Yeah.
Listen to that.
I did not transfer my benefit. I was at hers, and I did the paperwork at hers.
Mm.
I still had the woman's name and everything. I was gonna file a DNR,
Mm.
but I had other options. By the time it happened, but
Right.
I got hers. I re-enlisted for the 4 years so that I could do it. And by the time the paperwork was filed, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have 4 years left anymore because whatever. And
Yeah.
then they were like, you can re-enlist. And I was like, oh, no, I cannot. No, thank you. It'll be
Right.
fine.
Right.
Like,
Right.
other doors open, there was other possibilities, like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Virginia has great veterans benefits for that.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there's, chapter 31, chapter 35.
5. Yep. Chapter 35.
There's a lot
And you
of-
learn all of those things as you go on. They're
Um,
like, oh wow.
Right,
Oh,
and
okay.
so I didn't stress over it. And so
Mhm.
that would be another thing to tell people is, yes, transfer your benefits, but also look into the other things that are out there. And if you're involved with the DAV, the VFW, and all of these other things, they also have scholarship programs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been paid into the Chiefs Mess. Ever and ever and ever. Utilize scholarship programs.
Yeah.
Your local, there's so many opportunities out there to gain money schooling for your children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they call out in the chat. Yeah, I was just about to say that. You always save 1 month of your 9/11 benefits for yourself, so even after you retire, you can still move stuff around. I was just about to say that.
Yeah. They move it back
I
to
tell
the
everybody
seven
that
years.
because, you give it all away, then, and your kids don't go to school, it's just a waste.
It's a waste. Yeah.
Yep.
Because everybody think that, oh, my son, my daughter going to college. Yeah. Okay.
They up in the Navy. Look, they up in the Navy.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. You one thing most important, you gotta know your kids. You have to know your kids and what they're capable of doing. Don't push them to do something that, if I had to do it all over, this is what I would do. No, know your kids and know what they're going to do, and understand what they're capable of doing and what they won't do. So, cause you could be spending a lot of money on school for nothing. For nothing. They just going to just enjoy it because I got
Away
away
from
from
their
y'all.
parents.
I got away
Yeah,
from
they're away
you.
from their parents.
You paying for my room and board. I'm eating. I ride this out for a while until you say, hey, no, bring your behind home. You done failed every dang on class. No,
Yeah.
stop playing. but bro, listen, it's
It's a
real.
good experience though.
They got this
Yeah.
experience, so you got to know your kids. Trust me,
Agree.
know your kids because it's a like y'all saying, it's a lot of opportunities for your child to go to school. One of you 100% and things of that nature. And then depending on where you at, the state of Texas, like the state of Illinois, the state of Florida, a lot of states, if you served over a period of time, they give you like breaks on going to school, things of that nature. So
Hey, to go with that, when you mentioned chapter 35, just know that when you get your kids at chapter 35, they're kicking it, not going to class and fail, that comes out of your check.
yeah.
What?
Yes.
So if the kids fail,
They didn't say that on the web. They said they got to go to school the whole time, right? If they quit, is when you get teamed up, right?
If they fail class, drop a class, anything like that, where they got a I or something on that report card, transcript, it's coming out of your check. Because VA gonna want their money back. It's a great thing for kids, but VA is not gonna give them kids the money to go up there and mess around.
That's news to me. Thank you for that one.
hey, they cracking down.
And when you get that letter in the mail that says DMC for the VA, Debt Management Center, they gonna tell you how much they're gonna take from you. Don't worry about it.
You learn something new every day.
That's a bad thing.
You learn something new every day.
Hey, like I say, man, working at the VSO, you see stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen this with my own two eyes. 15,000.
Man.
How many classes you got to fail to get that much?
Huh?
How many classes you got to fail to get to 15,000?
But just know the VA, like you think the VA don't work fast like everybody think. It may be months before the VA catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
We.
Yeah.
They get that 100% check that a lot of people say, "Oh, I got 100%, I got check 35, be happy." The VA hitting that first.
0. So.
They real out there, man. But I like the VA. I ain't got no problems with them.
Me
They
either.
all right with me.
Hey man, but just think about it though, man. They're giving your kid an opportunity to go to school
Yeah.
based off your sacrifice and your injuries that you suffered in the service.
No doubt.
Everybody don't get that.
No.
So
That's
I
a
agree
hell of
with
a
the
perk,
VA.
man. That's
So
a
if
hell
you're
of a
gonna
perk.
use it, man,
Yeah.
make sure your child uses it because every child don't get that.
Yeah.
And I know
Yeah.
we living in the everybody get a trophy era,
Mm-hmm.
but if your child's allowed the opportunity, man, you have that talk with them. Say, hey, man, this is something that you really same talk.
Yeah.
This is something that everybody don't get, so you have an opportunity. So take advantage of it.
Right.
It's an
Yeah.
opportunity.
Walk away with no student loan debt.
No debt.
Right.
Yep.
To explain to them as something that they didn't earn. It was something that was given to them by your sacrifice as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I try to tell my son all the time, you're poor.
Right.
She said he poor.
You're poor. I'm not.
Yeah.
He's poor. You're not.
You're poor.
Yeah. One of my friends said that, one of his kids had that realization that, some of the kids didn't come back after a semester because the funds ran out. That's when it kind of hit that, everybody don't have this opportunity to just keep going to school, just going to school.
Right.
The funds run out if you don't, for people that don't have the same benefits that we have afforded.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's why, like, I mean, I got it. Kids suffer because, like, well, you've been going all this time, in and out, blah, 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 blah. But you get to go to school for free. I'm not saying that's compensating for my time that was gone, but you have no idea being out there gone. It wasn't easy for us either.
It wasn't fun.
Yeah, it wasn't easy for us either at all. So, but we had to make the sacrifice to do what we had to do, just for everybody to eat.
The only thing that was fun about that, out there, the only thing that stayed the same was you wore blue coveralls. So as long as you had clean coveralls, you was good.
That's your boat chucks, bro. We had jerseys, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I was ship's company, best kept secret in the
Hey.
Navy, my boy.
We
Facts.
call them the boat pajamas. That's what we call them, boat pajamas.
Boat pajamas. That was fun times, man. That was fun times. Yeah, good stuff. That's all I have, y'all. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through, bro. Spreading that love, spreading that information. Where can they find you at in Jax, man?
And the undisclosed.
Man, stop
I'm
playing.
located at the new VA clinic up north, but we have multiple sites. Inside the VA clinics, you will find VSOs, both FDVA and DAV.
Hey, so say if I got out, you know, when I got out, my first award was 60%. Then I would come out and reach out to you. You know, come to the VA, reach out to you, see if I can claim. Are you looking for new stuff, or are we going off of existing stuff?
I mean, as the condition
anything.
worsens, you can also ask for increase. And a lot of people, let me put this out there. A lot of people think that because the VA says it's service connected and it's zero, that don't mean that it means you're not getting compensated for it, but you're service connected. So if it's a condition that worsens, as it worsens, always go back and ask the VA, hey, I want to put in for an increase because now it's worsening.
And it's the same thing. Like even if you got rated for a condition, and it's still giving you problems, you need to continue to go back and document that as well.
Yes.
Even though you got a rating for it, you know, whatever that rating is, but you still should continue to go back and document those things.
Yes, you should.
Okay. I have another question. I thought I would be done. Like after the percentage, they talk about like letters. What all that mean?
The letters, the SMC codes,
Yeah.
will talk to your VSO.
Talk to your VSO.
Actually, you can go on there. See, I really don't want to get into the SMC codes because now you start involving a little bit of HIPAA stuff.
Oh, okay. I got you. I respect that.
It's on the VA.gov, but just know if you don't meet the criteria, you're not getting the SMC.
You're not getting the SMC.
No.
Right. Yeah. That's
Because
some
everybody's
serious
like,
stuff.
I want to file for this SMC. Man, you walk through that door, so absolutely it's not going to work.
That's not gonna work. Yeah.
If you read those SMC codes, you get them on VA.gov. If you read those, man, me as a person, and this is not the attitude of being a VSO, it's me as a person. When you read what has to happen to get them SMC code, kind of like Adonia said about her dad. Bro, I don't want them because of what it has to be. I don't want that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't want this SMC code, but do you know what this SMC code means?
Right. That's some real serious.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what you're talking about.
It goes above.
Especially monthly compensation codes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
now I do.
Yeah.
So you're talking about like when, like you lost your legs.
Yeah. Something.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I look at it like that's
Extreme cases.
Yes.
Yeah.
I lost my eyesight.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't think about that for like regular, degular.
People like us, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Regular, degular.
Right. We still got arms, legs, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I
And
ain't got
that's
no
real
mind,
for those
but
people.
I got some other stuff. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, Bill, man, I appreciate you, my brother. I respect that coming through, bringing off some knowledge to us. Definitely have to have you come back on and get a refresh. New stuff come out. Hey, I need them updates.
For sure.
Yeah, I just need the updates on the new stuff. And that that you can speak about. And again, everybody, please, if you have things going on, speak the truth. That's the best advice I can give that I learned since being retired. Speak the truth, and everything will go just as smooth as you think it will be.
You got a question in the chat before you sign off.
Oh, what was that?
It says
Is
How
P&T
accurate
really
is
safe?
permanent total?
No.
Well, say for me, that's all I can say. I hear stuff about that
I'm
too.
not a DSO. You want me to say as accurate as your claim was?
Go ahead. I can't hear you, Done.
I'd say it says is how accurate is the permanent and total? And I'd say as accurate as your claim was.
Right. Because one thing you got to remember, man, and this is what we tell veterans coming to offices. Come in if you're 100% permanent total, and you come in there because you want to. My buddy said I can get this. Just remember you're opening your claim back up.
Mm.
And if you say your needs are bad,
Yeah. And you know what you just said was so real because Brenda Lamb told me the same thing. She said, "You open if you file for this, you open your claim back up." I said, "Oh nah, I'm cool."
man, I mean,
Basically,
I'm
what
cool.
he's saying is
I'm
sit
cool.
your ass down.
Yeah, sit your
somewhere.
ass down. Yeah,
I
she
mean,
told me that. This about 3 years ago. She told me that.
I
She
mean,
said,
it's constant, man. It's constant
Yeah.
that people are like, oh, what if my buddy got this? Stop worrying about what your buddy got. Leave it
"Yeah,
alone.
yeah, bro." She told me the same thing. She told me the same thing. And if it's done, it's done. Let it be like that.
It ain't no more money, man.
Bruh, thank you for saying it that way. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I respect you for saying it that way. It ain't no more. It's other ways to get money, but it ain't. Let that well run dry. That's a safe one to let that just run dry.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Be thankful and keep it moving.
yeah, 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 yeah. Because like most importantly, the money can come and go. The most important thing that you need to hold on to is time.
Yep.
Time is everything. Time is
That's
everything.
one thing you can't get back. You can't
You
get
cannot
time
get
back.
back is your time.
You can get money
The
back, but
money-
you can't get time back.
It's a lot of ways to get money or get benefits. It's a lot of ways out there, but the most important thing is time. Time is everything. It's everything.
I always used to tell people you can make another dollar, you can never make another minute.
You cannot. You cannot.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, I bumped into. I was out fishing and crabbing the other day, and I bumped into this retired MA senior chief. He's about 69. And telling me the same thing. He said, "Man, I done retired. I got 3 retirement checks, 4 with a Social Security because he retired from the police. You know, he did retire from the Navy, disability, and retired from the one of them police stations.
Wow.
He said, "Man, only thing I can do is my time." He said, "Time is so important to me right now." He said, "I ain't even thinking about no money right now." He said, "Money's not even. It's nothing." I'm just worried about time. He said, "That's what I mean. My wife is coming out here. If we catch something, we do. If we don't, so be it. We just out here enjoying our time." So, and that's the most important thing, man. And him telling me that at 69, and I'm constantly telling people that now, just like it may all make sense. Just it's crazy what we take advantage of back then until now. So, yeah, yeah. But again, bro, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hey,
No doubt, man.
Yeah, yeah. Good looking out. Y'all got anything else?
No, this was a good one, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm glad to see my boy looking good, looking sharp.
yeah, yeah.
Still ain't got no hair on the top, though.
Hey, Ty, he used to always say, "My hair didn't grow on the sides. They don't grow at all
Now
now."
I don't grow it all. Hey man, that's a part of that age, man. That wisdom. That's all. Yeah.
Well,
One day you're gonna be
I
like this.
enjoy-
One day you're gonna cut it all off. You're gonna be fine.
Boy, as long as they make Beijing, I can spray.
Ah.
Hey, long as I don't got it in May when it started raining, bro, I'm good.
You good.
Leaking.
Stupid, man.
My hair be running down my face then.
All right, LeBron.
But I enjoyed it, man. I appreciate it, man. Like I say, Jacksonville, we have multiple locations, man.